Right, okay. Let me just see whereabouts I am in my room. There we go. So this is what I've got so far with the game. There are still a lot of bugs with it, but it's essentially working. I can, as you can see there, destroy these targets and it'll give me a score. Originally that was 1,000, that's now 1,100. I can teleport. Hang on. There we go. Teleport to this spot up here, which is going to be the safe area. I'm going to remodel it so it's going to work better. Instead of having an open space like this, I'm just going to open a closed little an area which overlooks, I believe it is down there. I can't actually show you anymore. It overlooks this area from up there, and basically I'm going to have, hopefully by the hand, I'm recording this the Friday before the hand-in day. By the hand-in, I'm going to have these shooting at the player with this shield able to block it, and it hitting the player and causing the health to go down, which isn't being shown there. It's supposed to be there where the little arrow is. 3 health bars. 1 goes down per hit. The issue I'm having at the moment, and I haven't enabled it because otherwise it would be really hard to show you. When these shoot at me, it's detecting a collision here, which is a capsule or a cylinder, and the problem I'm having right now is that the capsule isn't tracking where the player is. Instead, it's spawning in the spot where the player lands, which is here, and staying there. So these targets are shooting at this capsule and not missing, and that's kind of an issue. So I need to try and figure out a way of tracking it to me and making sure it sticks with me and that I can then dodge everything coming at me. Issues I've had so far have been tracking of these. Even right now, they're still not 100% perfect. Originally, the teleport wasn't, press a button and I'm instantly there. Originally, I had platforms there, and one up there to then get up onto there, which created, which was done by using this little arrow component here to point a teleport beam to there to teleport me there, so I could teleport anywhere in this area. Unfortunately, though, when I got any higher than this section, so if I went up there, anything higher than this would start throwing off the aim for the teleport beam for some reason. I don't know why, we still haven't figured it out. Basically what would happen is, down here it would shoot perfectly in line with this. Up there, it would end up shooting like that, but depending on which way I was facing, it would sort of do that as it was going. And then further up I got, the worse it got. So I've removed that for now, and I might keep it removed because I actually prefer just really quick, simple teleportation like this. Compared to the original proposal for this game, it's varied very, very differently. Originally it was supposed to be a Star Wars game, and now it's not, essentially. It's now its own thing. Simply because I didn't want to face any potential copyright strikes with using the Star Wars brand. However, I'm very happy with how it's turning out. I'm very happy with the design choices. I will also be showing a lot of my design processes as well. See the timer there ticking up. I'll be showing a lot of my design processes as well, of how I got to this point and everything that I plan to do. My main focus for this is to have emphasis on the weapons and, basically all the weaponry and the shields and a few of the other assets in the world. Environment design is not my thing. I've never really been 100% with environment design, but weapon design, yes, this is very basic. I'm going to be reworking it and this as well, so it all works better. The targets aren't going to be actual targets. They're going to be human. They're going to be human characters that come at you with swords and shields, and they may even have some drones flying about that shoot at you. If I go up here, basically the design for it is it's all going to be in a romantic age sort of setting, so it's all going to be like cathedral walls, gladiatorial pits like this, but it's going to have an 80s new romantic feel to it. So it's going to have all of the neon, all of the characters are going to be flamboyant and really what's the word? Extravagantly dressed. That's what I'm trying to say. So they're gonna have like big flary shoulder pads, baggy trousers that flap out to God knows where, ridiculous hairstyles, all that gubbins. It's gonna be fully 80s style, but with like a romantic medieval type. Not medieval. A romantic Renaissance sort of feel to it, with the environment. Like I said, the environment is not my main focus. If that is what I can get, if I can get to that before final hand-in at the end of the year, that'll be great. However, like I said, my main focus is weapons and just making sure this game works. And at the moment, it's working pretty well. Like I said, my main issue before the hand-in where you're going to see this video is making sure that these can shoot at me and have a playable game that's got features in it rather than just that and woohoo, you know, a game that's a game basically and not just target practice. Issues, like I said so far, I had problems tracking with this, problems with the original teleport features. I'm not 100% on this whole film grain, but without it I'd have to rework what I've done already, which isn't a problem, but it's going to stay for now. And I'm trying to go for like an old 80s videotape VHS kind of look to it. So it's got all the film grain, it's got the broken, layers, and it's got the red, green, and blue splits. So if you what's the best way of showing you? Yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but I don't know how well it's coming out on the video, but basically all the outlines there, it's got like a split between the green and the red, and then the blue goes off on a different one. It's got that very slight split to it, giving it like a rainbow-esque. So you can see it sort of up there where the light hits the chain. That's kind of what I'm going for. It's like an old broken VHS type thing. Yeah, that's what I've got so far. Like I said, I've got teleport working, I've got points working. These guys can damage me. I've turned off the shooting so far because I need to try and get the collision sorted right. But other than that, it seems to be going okay. Hopefully by next week I'll have a working prototype so that I can hand it in and well, hopefully it'll be playable to a point. You'll have this as well. Basically, this is what I've got so far, just like that, and they will be shooting back. Hopefully, before the hand-in, I'll have another one of these made, showing how that's going to work. Hopefully, if I can get it sorted. Yeah, that's pretty much what I've got so far. Most of my work obviously has been the design process and the gameplay planning. The actual implementation of it wasn't that hard. A lot of it was experimental still, because there's a lot. VR is still a pretty new platform. It's only been out not even a year yet, commercially. So yeah, most of my work process has been turning it from Star Wars to this, and everything that was in between as well. So I am going to be handing in all of that as well. Hopefully, hopefully I don't miss anything. I shouldn't do. But yeah, this is what I've got so far, and I'm quite happy with where it is. Obviously, I need to push it further. It's not going to be I'm happy with with how it is. Going to leave it. Is that moving? Oh, it's just the clouds. Yeah, it's just the clouds going. Hit my microphone. So yeah, that's what I've got so far, and I will be making changes over the coming week and months afterwards as well.